Hi, David Wallman here with Overloud, and today I'm going to share with you secrets that have to do with cabs and mics. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at what's happening at the very end of your signal chain in the cabinet. All the settings are going to happen right there, and those are essential tweaks we can do to our sound. In order to access all the microphone settings, we're going to have to double click on the cab that we have on our chain. Once we double click on that, you'll see a window where we have 4 different volume controls. Mic A and mic B are microphones that are placed right in front of the cab. You can select the type of microphone model that you want to use. By double clicking on one of these mics on the cab, you'll see a list of all the microphones available to you, and you can adjust these 2 volumes, mic A and mic B. There's also a rear mic, which is a microphone that is placed behind the cabinet that's going to add more depth to your sound. And there's also a 45 angle degree mic that is virtually placed in axis in front of your cab, and the mic that is used for the 45 angle degree is based on a 57, an SM57 microphone model. 18 different microphone models are available as of now in Overloud TH3. You can select any of the microphones that are available to you for mic A and mic B in the front of the cab. And you can also set the placement of that microphone by just dragging and dropping that mic wherever you want, closer to the cone, outside of the cone, near the edge. And you can also set the distance that these microphones have between the cab and the mic. To do that, you're just going to right click on the microphone and drag it away from the cab. Anytime a microphone is not placed directly in front of the cab, you can set the type of ambience that you want to have, the type of room that the cab is placed in. Right underneath the settings, there's a bunch of different options that are going to allow you to add even more depth to your sound. The respire option is used when you're playing and you want to have a sense of sitting right in front of the speaker. If you're recording a busy mix, that might not be the best option because you want your guitar to blend with the other instruments and you don't really need that sense of live feel. However, if you're playing just a solo piece, just the guitar alone, the respire might be another option. Notice also a high-pass filter and a low-pass filter, which again is going to allow you to directly match the guitar tone with your mix. That's going to allow you to blend your guitar even better with the other instruments. Let's take a look at several classic microphone placement techniques that have proven to be very successful to create great guitar tones. The simplest miking technique that we can do is a single mic technique, just one microphone. For that, we're going to select an American 57 mic model, which is based on an SM57 microphone. We're going to go into the option by double clicking on the cab, and we will lower all the other mics all the way down. And mic A, which is the main SM57 model, is going to be at 0 dB. If we start with our mic placed right against the cab grill, it's going to give us a very raw sounding tone. Not much presence, not much ambience. That's okay. We're going to start there. And we'll start right in the center of the cone. That brings out all the harmonics. This is great for lead work, electric guitar lead work, where you really want your guitar to be right in the front of the mix. That's the main instrument. If you go away from the cone, you're going to have a decrease in those harmonics, which can be a good choice for rhythm guitar, for example, heavier rhythm guitar tones. Let's now add a second microphone. We're going to select from all the list on mic B a microphone that we like or something that we want to experiment with. And we're going to increase the volume of mic B. So we're going to go in the settings, double click on the cab, increase that to 0 dB. We're going to experiment a little bit with the distance from the center of the cone. We're going to go a little further away from the center. That's going to add more body. So one of the mic A is going to be right in the center. That's going to enhance all the harmonics. It's going to bring out all the essential character of the electric guitar. Mic B is going to be used more as an ambient type of mic. It's going to go a little bit further away from the center of the cone, and you can experiment. And remember that all the different settings are very responsive. So go with what you like, experiment, go with your ear. That's the most important tool that you can develop in crafting your own tones. So don't be afraid to experiment with that. Another popular miking technique is to have a microphone placed at a 45 angle degree towards the center of the speaker. We're going to activate that 45 angle degree by going into the settings, double click on the cab. We're going to make sure to lower mic B. We're not going to use mic B at all, so it's all the way down. And we're going to increase the volume of that 45 angle degree microphone. Don't forget that TH3 makes it very easy to change the distance between the microphone and the cab itself by just right-clicking on the mic that you want to remove from the cab and just dragging away from the cab. That'll create more depth, more resonance, more ambience to your sound, and that's another great way to really personalize the way that your guitar sounds through Overloud TH3. All the different options that we've talked about in this video are things that you should really experiment with. There's a lot of things that you can discover by tweaking a tiny little knob, and you'll see that it affects another knob. So there's a lot of things to be discovered in this cab module. Save your progress. As soon as you find something interesting, take note of it, experiment, discover new things, and I hope this is an inspiring video, and I hope you have a lot of fun with Overloud TH3. I'll see you very soon. Practice well.